So what chapter
We
is
fast forwarded.
infiltrate this?
We fast forwarded to Titty Monsters.
This
How
is
did she get here? I
Grappling
guess
hook?
Yeah, she grapple hooks on skyscrapers like Spider-Man.
Yeah. Which begs the question even further as to why she didn't use it more often in the sinking submarine.
So
It has a cooldown.
So Wes, this is chapter 2 of Leon's campaign too, isn't it? Yeah, this is chapter 2, right?
That sounds about right.
Chapter 2?
I should
Something
clarify,
like that. It's
this is
2 or 3.
This is taking place during the events of chapter 2.
It's
Look
nice
what's back
that-
there.
Missed it.
Yeah, I saw that.
What's back
But
there?
it's real nice that there's someone just already pre-opened my little tunnel.
Oh yeah.
So once we're all done with this, you got to see all the cool figures you unlock.
Oh, you know it.
So once again,
So cool.
Richard disappoints me. I thought he was supposed to be a Gundam fan, and
Uh-oh.
evidently he's just a hater, and he hates me, and he hates this YouTube channel. And I don't know why he wouldn't tell me about this, but evidently there's a character, and I believe Double O, called Alleluia Haptism.
Yeah. Yep.
I actually do not remember any of this.
Not Hallelujah.
Oh, wait, no, that does sound right.
Haptism.
That does sound right. Oh, that does sound right. I remember Alleluia. It's coming back to me because I also watched that.
Yeah, I mean, I could just bring up a big list of dumb Gundam names and just go over all of them with you.
That's got to be pretty high up on the list, though. I mean,
Okay, did she say that an explosive would break it? I wasn't paying
You have
attention.
to
You
shoot
know,
it with your crossbow.
it really brings into focus, because people
Okay.
Yep.
oftentimes point out how Tomino is kind of guilty of ripping off Star Wars a lot of times, but evidently he wanted to go all the way with being just a complete fucking moron hack, just like George Lucas with his naming conventions, at least.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he went all the way with the Star Wars in Gundam F91.
Yeah.
So he's just going to go all the way everywhere.
Oh, what a bitch.
I don't know which is
Oh.
worse, midichlorians or
Take that.
Alleluia Haptism.
I don't know. The fact that it's just a character going up against an entire story concept makes that character seem like it's that name at least seem
It's pretty bad.
really bad.
Wes, I'll bet you if you showed that to George Lucas, he would look at that and go, "Oh yeah, I don't know. That sounds pretty stupid to me. That's kind of dumb. I don't know."
Coming from the guy who made Darth Vader Jesus.
Who
Coming from the
invented
guy
Jar Jar
who
Binks?
made Dexter Jetster.
Oh man, Dexter Jester's better than 90% of the names of Tomino. Okay, no, never. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Because Tomino's like 50-50 between amazing and horrible.
Between legitimately awesome names and how did you come up with this?
To be fair, I think he kind of ran out of good names after like 79. Honestly, like Salem Maz, Sharaz,
This looks like it might work.
Probably.
But where's the rest of it?
Yashima, Fraubo,
Fraubau. Who? I keep on forgetting Camille's girl in Zeta Gundam. I can't. Because her and Fraubau kind of just merged together in my mind. As far as kind of their roles.
Her name is Balfrau.
Camomile's girlfriend.
It's,
yeah.
I can't remember.
He's very soothing in how he keeps on yelling at you for calling him a girl.
Maybe he shouldn't have a girl's name then. Maybe you should have thought of that before he had a girl's name.
Yeah, what a bitch.
Why did you just decide on this girl's
Yep.
name, Camille?
That's how gates work. You kick them.
Yeah, Chamomile, why did you
Well,
do
that's
that?
how gates work in Resident Evil. You know how many doors you can kick open?
No,
Like
the way doors work in Resident Evil is
Yep.
it had some big fucking socket Or you're supposed to put a fucking tiger's head statue out into...
Put it in your pocket.
Or a spade key from floor
just shove it.
3.
Just shove it in your pocket, of which you have tons of inventory space.
Apparently I didn't do anything.
Everything had me spoiled. I went back and played a remake, and I was playing as Chris, and I legitimately screwed myself over because I picked up too many items and I had not gotten to a save room with a box, because I think it was behind a door that I had to unlock with a key or something. So I had all this stuff, and I couldn't pick up anything else because I couldn't get rid of any of my stuff.
I don't see how that's... And which one was this? Because I don't
drop-
see how that's possible.
Remake with I was playing as Chris, and there was just no save room or no box that I had access to.
It shouldn't be that hard to get access to a box. You have
That's what I thought.
access to...
I looked everywhere. Well, I was playing on the hardest difficulty. Maybe that removes some boxes or something.
Bitch.
Why is that zombie operating machinery?
Yeah.
He was
Holy
programmed.
shit! That's a fucking Hurricane right there.
He was programmed to.
Why is this game so good sometimes?
Sometimes.
It should pick one or the other. Be good.
It needs to ramp it to 11 at all times, basically. And it keeps on fluctuating back and forth between okay and nothing.
It's ramped up to 11 most of the time. It's just sometimes it's a bad 11 with just bad enemies and boring stuff that you
Perfect. That's
okay,
exactly what I would think you'd
do. You
do.
really think you're gonna kick that open with your foot? That's a giant 50-inch thick metal door.
Oh. I noticed all these guys have big dumb locks. This is from JoJo. This
Yellow
is the stupid
locks?
fucking Japanese lock. You've seen that episode, haven't
Oh
you,
yeah,
Chris?
those old style Japanese locks. Yeah, they love those locks.
They love that lock.
That's...
Oh, are you talking about in part 4 the?
What the?
The lock stand.
Yeah, there is one actually.
Oh, were you joking,
Joke,
Richard? Oh, I'm sorry,
You're like, oh, how naive of you.
dude. There's a fucking radio tower. Like anything you say is already a thing in
It's
JoJo.
already a thing.
Yeah.
Do I just continue this, or are these guys just
Do
free?
you have to?
Because there's a key.
Hey, what is a
down
lever?
there?
So this is where I quit playing the game last time I played it.
I see.
When
Do
you're
I gotta
getting
get this-
screenshots as Ada.
Do I get this guy to drop up on the?
Oh, you have to get somebody to drop on the lever, I think?
I mean, I don't
That's
think
the
I
idea.
missed much.
That sounds familiar.
I also completely forget this part.
You'll figure it
Yep.
out. Just shooting those bodies.
Yep.
Where are
Perfect.
they going, anyways? Are they just dissolving?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay.
What does this do? Does this do anything yet? Perfect. Alright,
Yep.
puzzle time. Okay. Do I get you to sway? No, you actually have no
Can you
hitbox
move?
aside from the lock.
Oh, he's just...
Oh, duh. I can move this.
You can move
God damn
that.
it.
Oh,
Ugh.
okay.
I
It's a
have
little hard.
Fucking
this.
controls. Oh, come
It's
on.
hard to see the track. Just
There we
back
go.
away from it and then go forward. You can do it.
Is that...
One more. Probably good. Double check.
Bloodborne?
Looks good to me.
Blech.
Thanks, buddy.
I like the way he's just leaning on it. Just casually helping you out. He's dead.
Well, this looks inviting.
Safe? Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Alright, guy.
I don't think there's anything that's
There
going
are
to
more missing pieces.
Nope, not at all. So if I remember right, I gotta push this dude into the electrical current,
Yeah.
and then he'll attack me because, of course, he will.
So,
I mean, even though they're sending Ada to all the places that the other characters went to, at least they didn't do the lazy thing of just having her go through exactly what they went. Like, she
Yeah.
has her own unique rooms and scenarios that she does.
Oh,
So, like, props to them on that, I guess.
is that... Come on.
Yep.
Yeah, well, what'd you think
Yep.
would happen? Hey, buddy. Come over here.
So speaking of Gundam names, Gundam Wing had some pretty strong ones too. Like, was it Catra Roberto winner?
Catra Ribera winner.
Robero, that's right.
Just Ribera. It's Troa Barton
Enough, apparently.
sounds relatively normal. Hiro Yui just sounds like a Japanese.
Duo
Hero.
Maxwell is silly, but it's fine.
Duo
Like,
Maxwell
it's
is
nothing
too
fancy.
cool sounding.
A little bit.
It's dumb, but it's
Well,
cool.
well, remember the stupidest thing about Gundam Wing's names, at least, is the fact that they're all supposed to be numbers. It's Duo is 2, Quattra's
I forgot
4.
about that.
For
Yeah,
Trey.
um,
Trey Kushanada.
Well,
Trey-
what
whatever.
about
No.
Fei Wulong, though?
I'm sure that's a fucking Chinese number. I don't know.
Hiro Yui, I don't know. I mean, some of
Wes,
them have
you're-
numbers. For
Wes,
sure.
you're technically part Chinese or something, aren't you?
Yeah, perfect.
Is
Yeah.
any of that rubbed off on you?
No, he was only part Chinese in certain points in his life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I was
Changes.
I was Mexican in junior high.
Junior high, he was a Mexican.
No.
Then when I grow my hair, I was Native American.
No.
Yeah.
The way it worked out was that he has some Chinese blood, but he was only full-blooded Chinese for like a couple of weeks, and then he's just back to being white for the rest of his life.
Yep.
It was a weird time-based thing.
Okay,
You went
these guys.
through several instances.
Because Hiro
Wow.
Yui, that's not really a number, but
No.
Duo is and Catra is. And
Because clearly this thing's gonna fall. I don't remember what the stipulation is.
You just gotta go in, just go in all the way and let it kill you.
is it that you have to
Okay.
pin them against the wall?
Oh. Okay.
What? You just drop. Okay.
They're all dead.
You see? Nothing to worry about.
That sounds right. Especially since that guy's just pinned to the wall with bolts.
Yeah.
And I have that rune that gives me infinite bolts.
Yeah, but what are the characters' names? Hero, Duo,
Like all the main characters?
Troa.
Troa, Duo Maxwell,
Catra.
Fei Wulong.
I love that.
It's
There
just-
must be a clue around here, and it fucking just zooms in. I'm like, don't you get it, dipshit?
It can't let you get lost.
It's just the 5 of them, right?
The 5, yeah. The boy band.
Were there 5 of them? I thought it was just 4. Oops.
They're always trying to kill themselves. Just blow up their Gundams. Anything mildly wrong, any little thing
You guys gonna
goes
jump
wrong.
over here?
Nope, time to blow up the Gundam.
Well,
That's
at
Hero
least-
for
at least
sure.
Hero does.
Hero for sure. He does it in the very first
The
episode.
rest of them have way more sense.
He
than
crash lands in the water. He crawls
that.
out.
And he goes, I've
the
got
girl
to kill
sees him,
myself right
and
now.
he's just like, "Ah, crap!" And then he just immediately goes to try to kill
The
himself.
Jax.
Yeah, like
Let's-
he activates something on his vest that's supposed to like rupture his chest and kill him or something, but it malfunctions.
Let's all just take a moment to remember.
I thought this game was trying to be clever in that, like, with their armor, I wasn't allowed to.
Let's all
I wasn't
just
allowed to
stop
shoot
for
them
a
there,
minute
but no.
and remember the most important scene in any anime ever, where Relena Peacecraft
Better hold on to this.
walks up to Hiro Yui and handing him an invitation to her
Invitation.
birthday party, and he tears it in half in front of her, then wipes her tear out of her eye as he walks away and stops, leans in and says, "I will kill you."
You know, if anybody,
Well, what about the second? What about the other one where she's?
Oh yes, Hero! I'm
Yeah.
here!
She's standing
You
up
son
on
of
the
a
stage.
bitch! Come kill me!
if anybody ever wants to ask what anime is,
Just that scene,
that's
yeah.
a good clip to show them.
Just that scene. Or the
No,
other
no.
one, or the other
whole,
one where
the whole
she's
thing,
where
because the
she's,
way he rips up the letter, it's all dramatic. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
it's like
it's
something
like
out of Sailor
flying in the
Moon or
wind.
Princess Utena or something.
Oh yeah, it's got
Or
flair,
Revolutionary
it's-
Girl Utena. I mean.
It's got everything.
It's amazing. Or the other scene where Relena is trying to get him to kill her, and he just gets out of his Gundam and just yells, "Shut up, you stupid girl! Dee Dee, you stupid girl! Get away from my Gundam so I can fight this guy!" I forget what the circumstance was on that one, but yeah, like he's in the middle of a Gundam fight, and she just like shows up and says, "I thought you said you were gonna kill me, you bitch," and he's just like, "Dee Dee, you stupid girl! How dare you come into my laboratory?"
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
He basically says that though. He's all like, "Relena, you stupid girl, get out of my way."
We need somebody to dub over that. With the message.
I need to go back and see just how bad Katra's voice acting is in the English dub because
is it bad?
It has to be because they gave him such a hard job. Like, think about it. He has to go crazy about halfway through
Yeah,
the show.
He does. Yes, it's crazy bad.
Like, there's no way that can be good. It can be not bad, but it can't be good. Go compare that against the Japanese dubs.
Get these zombies trying to run away from me.
At least it
Stuff
can't
like
be any
that's
worse than
usually-
English Shinji and Evangelion, at least. Which isn't saying much.
Mission Jews.
It was the olden days of anime
What a
dubs.
bitch.
God knows that was probably dubbed around the same time
Oh,
as, like,
The good old
second
olden
one.
days.
probably dubbed around the same time as, like, Cyber City 08
Oh yeah.
and Garzy's Wing and all that.
Garzy's Wing was an amalgamation of terrible dub and terrible dialogue. Or, terribly translated dialogue.
The original material wasn't much to work with in the first place.
Wasn't much to work with.
It's more that Tomino.
I think after Gundam, Tomino just wanted to see what he could get away with, and then he made Garzy's Wing.
No, I think Tomino just always wanted to see what he could get away with.
Well, actually, that's not entirely wrong, because with Gundam, he was trying to do his own thing, but the studio he got to deal with was like, no, this is going to be a kid's show.
Well, and they allowed
big, colorful robots.
And they allowed him to
like,
do.
No.
They allowed him to kind of do whatever as long as he let them have the color scheme that they wanted to. They're like, if we do it like this, it'll sell more toys.
It had to be the bright color, which actually I don't even think that helped him, because it was the model kits that brought Gundam back, and they weren't really model kits for little kids. They were
big boy kids.
I mean,
Big boy
back
model
then
kids.
you had to paint them and do all kinds of crap to make them look decent. So
Model
it was
kits
more
were-
of the older audience that was getting.
Model kits are made for the big friends.
Yeah, those big boys.
Speaking of bringing Gundam back, wasn't it Gundam Wing that killed Gundam for a while?
Gundam Wing?
In Japan.
No, Gundam Wing did pretty well.
What was it? What you were saying? There's one of them that killed Gundam in Japan for a while.
After
Seed
Gundam
was
Wing,
kind of.
Seed really brought it back.
Seed
After
was the
Gundam
one that
Wing,
kind of saved
there
it.
was Gundam X, which didn't
Cross.
really, which really started to it wasn't doing well. It was kind of going downhill, and then after Gundam X, what did they do after that? I think it went to Turn A Gundam, maybe. I feel like there's maybe something. No. No, Victory Gundam was for Gundam. Thing. I don't know. Victory Gundam didn't do very well. Turn X didn't do very well, or Gundam X didn't do very well. And then Turn A Gundam didn't do very well, and then it was like
There it goes.
really dropping after
One
that.
down.
And then Gundam Seed came along and brought it back.
But who cares about all that? Because the best Gundam was before Wing, and that's G Gundam.
Was
Mobile
right.
Fighters.
G Gundam was pretty good.
I remember a friend of mine showing me parts of hey, here's parts of G Gundam that actually like hints at other Gundam designs that they're gonna have in the future.
Ah, that's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. So there's this big space battle at the end where it shows the prototype for Gundam Wing.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because Gundam Wing was pretty much right after G Gundam, so they probably had some ideas, somewhat finalized by then.
Okay. So let's see.
So
Go
how's
that direction? What, do I just go up? Do I go from the other side?
One way to find out.
you're supposed
bet
to
it's on the
collect
other side.
all of the keys,
All
which
the
are
keys.
which are never just keys.
Mm-hmm.
It's emblems.
It's because what was his name? Oh, I can just stand here.
Spencer.
What was the guy who made the mansion?
Trace
He apparently
Kushinaga.
made all these. Yes.
Trace Kushinaga made the Spencer mansion.
Oh no! Spinning saw blades.
That already looked like it was hitting you.
It did, yeah.
Was that a?
You know, given the outfit, it really should have, instead of being saw blades, it should have been like paddles that just slap the shit out of their ass.
Yeah, just slap her ass.
Trying to get out of their
Like
section.
one of those what do they call them? Batsu games or something in Japan.
Ow, fat ass.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh, you did that. He just slapped you, and he's like, "Yep, I'm dead." I did.
Yeah,
what?
get
He's
him.
gonna,
Oh,
he's helping you. Oh, he's gonna crawl. He can crawl in there. What?
What?
What's he
What the
doing?
fuck is it? Oh, come on!
Sniped. Is he stuck in there? Yeah. So Trey's
see him
Kushinaga
there.
built the Spencer mansion. Right?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to kill them? No, you can't shoot your gun. You can shoot your gun. Just give him the gun. The thing can't be moving. I'll say that right before just.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Right before death. Oh,
Oh no. Oh no, you got staggered. You're losing time. The tension is building. Oh, there was a path off to the left you're supposed to take. Right there. Yeah. So you got out before he
I
blocked it. So
accidentally got it too fast.
You did it too fast. Wait, did you like sequence break something?
oh my god.
No, he killed me anyway.
Okay,
so.
no, you're in the same room. Okay. I was like, did you get into a room you're not supposed to get into? That would have been amazing. And then I guess he's just stuck in there. Use all the keys you've collected.
Oh,
There's your skulls right
he got chopped up.
there's your red eyes, blue dragon.
My purple eye.
Yeah.
That's my rift crystal.
Oh, you got your
See, look at that.
one rift crystal. Man,
Yeah, yeah.
You're not
And,
playing Dragon's Dogma, right?
Capcom
Wait, when
ripping
did
off
they
their own
add
material.
guns to Dragon's Dogma? Wait, hold on.
It just reminds me of when you were fucking talking about Paul W.S. Anderson making a Monster Hunter game or movie. And he's just like, I hope he has Mila Jovovich just have 2 fucking Desert Eagles.
Well, the
Like, don't even
From-
attempt to
from
like
what I- from
have
what I
it
remember-
play as the game.
reading of some supposed conceptual ideas they had for it, it was the Monster Hunter monsters coming into the real world.
I
Because,
mean, like,
and then you'd have the
that's
guns.
so
then you could
yeah.
have Mila Jovovich with 2 Desert Eagles.
No,
Oh,
just
man,
just
you
say
know what
he
else
took
they
some
could do
Rathalos parts
Is
and some
they,
Viserios parts, and he just made Desert Eagles out of them.
no, shut up. They're gonna have Shia LaBeouf is gonna have his dad buy him a Mustang, a yellow Mustang from
Yep.
some.
Okay,
I don't know. It can't
okay.
be Bernie Mac because he's dead now, but we'll have to get somebody else to play Bernie Mac, and then instead of what's her face, it would be Mila Jovovich, and she
Yep.
would be a sexy high schooler. Date the high school jock.
Yep,
But
there
she's
you
trying
go.
to-
Might,
over it.
she
Well,
might
no.
still be able to pull out the high school. I don't know.
Have you watched like some like? Oh,
There's
I'm,
not a
I'm gonna.
chance.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so one of the more recent ones with Mark Wahlberg in it had where his daughter, the girl who was Katara from the Avatar movie,
Oh,
The Last
wow.
Airbender
That's Mark
movie.
Wahlberg's daughter?
In
No, the
this
character.
movie. No.
Oh,
The
okay.
character in the movie. That daughter was supposed to be like high schooler, and then she has a boyfriend who's older, and that boyfriend like has material on hand to say, "Hey, this isn't considered rape." I'm like old enough and consent or whatever bullshit. And it's just like the fact that you have a booklet of like the rules about this shit on hand on you at all times is like really creepy.
I mean, he's making sure he's playing it by the books, I guess.
Dude's
But
prepared.
yeah, like
Prepared.
wouldn't that like creep you out more? Like be
No,
like
it's
absolutely
creepy,
not.
but hey, he's gonna not get in trouble. He's gonna be the biggest creep he can while not getting in trouble.
Like that's horrible. Like I've found all the loopholes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can date this girl who's not of
I
age
found
when I'm
all
like
the ways that
25
this
or
is
whatever.
technically legal.
Ugh.